Hello, this is Conswella Joyce, Angel Astro Numerologist, and this is your weekly forecast for June 5th through June 9th. So this week's theme is manifesting through empowerment and psychic awareness. There's a lot going on in the astrology code this week in particular. Lots of movement within the planets, so I can't wait to tell you guys about that. But the theme really is centered around manifesting through empowerment and your psychic awareness. So let's get into it. Monday, June 5th is also a 21/3 universal day. So think of Monday as a day of change and joy. 5 represents change, 3 represents joy. And 21 is the number of freedom and truth, and we are in the 21st century. So there's a double emphasis on that as well today. So today, explore your freedom and what makes you feel free. If you spend time today thinking about what brings you joy and what brings you freedom, you will have some amazing insights and you will feel very empowered today and throughout the week, because this theme is continued even into the weekend, but it's a major theme this week. So today is about freedom and joy, and about how they go hand in hand. When you feel joy, that leads you to freedom. When you feel free, you're able to express your joy and to feel joy and to expand on your joy. So really, if you can get some time today, I know it's a Monday and a lot of people are going to be working today, but if you can get some time today to have some fun or do something fun, please make sure you do that, because the energy today really is nurturing that for you. And it's really important that you do that today. Also, make sure you embrace any changes that occur today. It's a 5 day, so changes are going to be coming left and right today. So just make sure that you embrace those changes no matter what, with a attitude of joy and a very positive attitude. You know, in our society, change is often seen as something that's negative, and really, we're constantly changing. So that illusion that we're taught that, oh, change is not good, is not true. We are constantly changing. We are always changing in every moment. So we are masters of change. We understand change. So there's no reason to fear it, and there's no reason to stagnate yourself. When you feel change and see change coming in your life, you should embrace it always. And it's not always easy, because a lot of times when things change, that means we have to shift and we're out of our comfort zone. But that's our true nature. And that's who we really are as spiritual beings. We're constantly changing. So today, just focus on embracing change with an attitude of joy and positivity, and you will find that you will, and that everything will be okay. And you'll see that change is actually a part of your everyday life, and it's a good thing. So focus on that for Monday. And then the other thing I wanted to talk about today is that the moon is trining Mars today. And as we've talked about before, wherever wherever Mars is in your chart, it fires it up. So the fact that it's trining with the moon today means it is firing you up on a very deep level. So that just really adds to the whole feeling of freedom and the feeling of joy. Mars is adding excitement to that and really asking you to deeply go within to find your freedom and to find your joy today. And know that you can do that with security and feeling empowered, because right now Mars just entered Cancer, and Cancer rules the sector of home and family. And the moon rules Cancer. So you'll be able to really feel excited about anything that's going on with your home and your family, and know that you have the astrological and numerological energies supporting you with that and with any changes that are coming. And you'll feel excited and feel a determination about home and family matters today. So also be aware of that for Monday. Now moving on to Tuesday, May 6th, which is also a 22 universal day. think of today as far as the week is concerned, it's really a huge astrological day. There's a lot going on today, and I'm going to talk about it in a minute. But I really wanted to just make that aware for you. If you want to mark Tuesday, May 6th in your calendar, it's a day where there's a lot of exciting changes going on in the planets and the signs. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Today, with it being a 6 and a 22 master number day, 22 is the master architect of peace. So today, think of yourself as the master architect of your life. And since 6 rules self-care, it's the cosmic parent number, it's the number of love, it's, the artist number. Think of yourself in the holistic healer number. Think of yourself as the master architect of your life, and you are also taking care of yourself, right? That's a big, huge part of being in control of your life, is making sure that you take care of yourself. So today, that's a major thing. We have two also major astrological themes going on today. One occurring in Mercury and one occurring in Venus, and we have a third one actually. A third aspect is with the moon. So let's get into the first one, which is Mercury. Mercury enters Gemini today, which is exciting since since Mercury rules Gemini. And it's one of those things where you look at it and you immediately understand that the theme of thinking very clearly and very concisely about joy and freedom and fun in your life is manifested today. And the reason why is because Mercury is the planet of communications. It's the planet that also is about your thoughts and thinking. Gemini is all about thinking about joy and fun and constantly changing and bringing more excitement and joy into your life as an air sign. So that's a beautiful combination today. The fact that Mercury is moving into its home sign is wonderful. So think of yourself today also carrying that master thing. You are the master of thinking and planning out your goals. Okay, so that's another thing you can do today. Is think about your goals and your dreams and planning them all out. You really have a lot of astrological energy behind you today to do that. And then we also have Venus entering Taurus today, and Venus rules Taurus. So think of it as you mastering and thinking about and planning out your financial goals and your abundance goals as well today. It's such a great code today, you guys. So if you really, really, really want to work on bringing more abundance into your life, you really want to work on, getting your highest heart's desires and your goals and your dreams moving forward. Today's energy is geared towards all of that. And if you think about it, looking and concentrating and thinking about all of those things is what a master architect does for their life. And it's also an element of self-care, right? So you're taking care of yourself by focusing on what brings you joy, focusing on your highest heart's desires and dreams, and obviously your security, your financial and abundance plan falls into all of that as well. So it's just a wonderful code today. So now let's look at the moon. So today the moon is trining Neptune. So you will feel very deeply that you are connected to your sensual self and to your cosmic brothers and sisters. It's such a beautiful code today. And to carry on in today's theme, think of the moon and Neptune supporting your ability to manifest and to critically think about your highest heart desires, your financial and abundance and love goals with a lot of psychic energy, right? Because Neptune rules, psychic awareness, psychic energy, dreams, everything. So all those things are gearing up to help you and to support you so that you can be the master architect of your life. Just an amazing code for Tuesday. Moving on to Wednesday, June 7th, is also paired with the number 23, which is a universal date for today. It's a great, great numerological code for today. You've got the roll star of the lion, number 23, the number that cannot be defeated, paired with the spiritual number, the number of meditation, the number of psychic awareness, the number of analyzing psychology, and just really going deep within yourself. So today is a day of psychic power. And so I really want you to think about your intuitive gifts today, think about your psychic gifts today, and allow your intuition to guide you today. Remember, June is a 16-7 month. So there's a doubling up of the 7 today, right? So you really have a high ability to tap into your psychic awareness, your psychic abilities today, and to feel confident with number 23 and secure in your psychic insights and your psychic gifts and your abilities today. So really look for those insights today and don't doubt them. Know that they're being given to you for a reason and that you are aware of them for a reason. And don't dismiss them. Listen to them. Let them integrate within you and see what happens, because 7 is the lightning strike number, right? So there are going to be intuitive insights that you're going to get today. Just accept them and let them integrate into your being. Don't overthink it too much, but also be aware of that and be on the lookout for those today. As far as the astrology code goes today, the moon is trining Chiron today. Chiron is the healer. I've talked about this before in some of my other video blogs. Chiron really, it's really about healing yourself and empowering yourself to heal. So there's also that theme today, because it's the moon trining Chiron. You will deeply, deeply feel that you're being healed in some way today, which is wonderful. So, I think it also really ties into the 23 code, right? Because the ancient Chaldeans said the number 23 could not be defeated by any other number. And so there's that element of not only confidence, but understanding that you cannot be defeated. You are a spiritual being. You're a child of the universe. So you have the ability to heal yourself on every level. So think about that today and use that and understand that belief system and let it empower you, right? That's a great thing for today. So just think about that a little bit for today. Moving on to Thursday, June 8th, which is also a 24 universal day. So today is all about empowerment and abundance through love and romantic partnership. We've got the number 8 paired with the number 24/6. 24 is the romantic partnership number in numerology, and it reduces to the number 6, which is the number of love. Both numbers are associated with Venus. And then you've got it paired with number 8, the infinity sign. The number of empowerment, the number of leadership, the number of manifestation, the number of abundance. Such a wonderful thing to have today. So I want to break this down a little bit. So let's talk first to people who have a romantic partner or are in a romantic relationship or married. And then I'll talk about how single people can use this code today. So with this code today, for people who are in a romantic relationship, you really just need to focus on what you want out of your relationship and what empowers you in your relationship, right? That's really important. It's really important that you feel empowered in your romantic partnership, not disempowered. A lot of times people unfortunately get into relationships and they give their power away to the other person. And when you're in a relationship that is aligned correctly, both people allow each other to be the master architects of their own life They allow each other to be equals. You're not a half, you're a whole. You're two wholes coming together and connecting as one and becoming one. But you are a whole being coming into a relationship, not you're the other half that completes me. No, you're already complete as yourself. So when you are in a healthy and holistically balanced romantic partnership, both individuals understand that they are a whole being and that they don't need any fixing. They don't need to be joined together to be one complete person. They're already one complete person. They're just bringing both of their amazing energies together and becoming one with the universe. So you really want to focus on what empowers you in your relationships, right? That's what people who are in relationships should focus on today and celebrate today. And if you don't have that, you need to work on a plan and figuring out how do I get myself or feel more empowered in my relationship or more empowered as a single person. If it's one of those things, because it's one of those things too where you may realize, oh, well, I'm not empowered in this relationship and this isn't the best holistically healthy relationship for me to be in. You really need to look at that today too and focus on making sure that you are empowering yourself either within that relationship or maybe you might have to leave that relationship so that you can have your empowerment. So there's a lot of energy today and embrace that. Don't be afraid of it. If you know that you are in a relationship that you should not be in and it's not serving you, take that energy today from the numerology code and empower yourself to look at it and to face it. And for those of you who are in a relationship that is balanced and you're able to see all the positive and empowering things about the relationship, celebrate that today and thank your partner for that today. And thank yourself for allowing yourself to be in a relationship where you can be empowered. Now, let's talk about the singles. For single people out there, take today's numerology energy and focus on what you love to do today and how that makes you feel empowered. Because when you, as a single person, are following your joy or doing what you love, that sets up a synchronistic, energetic field around you that's like a beacon that says, I'm happy, I'm balanced, I know that I'm following my joy and my passion in life. And that beacon allows your romantic partner, your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever it is for you in this lifetime, to find you, right? You don't have to go out and seeking it. You're signaling and sending out that vibration by being in joy and by following your joy and by following your passion. It's really just that simple. It's just hard for us to do it. And I know because I'm a single person too. It's hard for us to do it because we're not taught that generally in our society. So you really have to focus on today, focusing on what brings you joy, focusing on do what you love today at some point so that you can create that energetic field around you, and that will draw in, that will attract your romantic partner that's meant for you. And just remember, it's not a one-time thing. It's something you're constantly working on to keep that vibration amplified and keep it surrounding you, right? So just keep that in mind for today. And it's such a wonderful quote because you can really focus on empowering yourself through your romantic partnership or your idea and visualizing what your partnership will be like if you're single. So please, everyone, I really encourage you to really focus on that today. Also, the numerology code allows you to feel empowered and to be open to romance and love today in a very big way. So if you're in a romantic partnership and you just haven't, you both are working really hard, you're both having a lot on your plate, taking care of the kids, taking care, of other family members, work, whatever it is, make sure you take some time today to spend on each other and give each other some romantic time today. If you're single, visualize a life with your ideal mate and what an average day would be like with your ideal mate. Um, I really feel that today's numerology and astrology code is saying to us, and the angels and the masters are also saying to me, that something will manifest in each of us today in regards to our romantic life. A seed or spark of light will be planted today for all of us to ensure that we are moving in the right direction in our love lives. And that's so exciting. And I just want to thank the angels and the ascended masters for that, because that's, I think for a lot of people, that's a huge sector in their life where they just either feel it's not fulfilling, or that they're just searching and searching and searching, and haven't been able to find a good person to be with. And so for us to have a day like Thursday where we feel empowered and we feel that we are making strides in our romantic life and finding a romantic partner, or being in a balanced relationship with a romantic partner, is really important for a lot of us. So I'm excited about that today. As far as the astrology code goes for today, the moon is sextiling Jupiter, which is wonderful news given that it's paired with our numerology code, because, right, the moon is our deepest self, our inner primal self. And it, being connected with Jupiter today, Jupiter is the planet of joy, the planet of expansion, the planet of wisdom. So wherever Jupiter is in our chart, it's expanding it. So when it's paired with this, numerology code, you feel a deep joy today, and you'll feel that your heart is being expanded, and you'll feel like you are going to expand your love life and your romantic life in some way today, in a very joyous way. And it's a very prosperous and a very loving and abundant energy that's going to be flowing through us today. It's going to allow us to manifest our highest heart's desires as well. So it's just a wonderful, wonderful astrology and numerology code today. So take advantage of that today, guys. And then there's Friday, the last day of the week, Friday, June 9th, which is also a 25 universal day. So here we have the double sevens coming up again in this week. So think of Friday as a day of meditation and creativity, because we have the number 9. And what I'm feeling and what I'm getting from the angels and the masters is that the number 9 today is really going to play into us meditating in a creative way, and meditating and centering on love today. 25 is a number of spirituality as well. And so, I think it's really important for us to create in a very spiritual way today. And a lot of times when you talk to artists, and I know as an artist myself, you feel like you're in a meditative state when you're creating or making something. So if you can take some time today to be creative in some way, you go deeply into a meditative state, and the lightning strike intuitive insights that you'll get from the number 7, because 25 reduces to 7, right? And it's a double 7 day because it's June, so it's 16/7 universal month. So you're going to get a lot of intuitive insights today through your creativity. So I highly suggest everyone do something creative today, and that will immediately put you in a meditative state. You typically also, with the 9 and 7, you'll need to get a little bit of extra rest today. I know it's a Friday, but if you can get a nap in today, that would probably be really good. Really, really, really good for you. So try to do that. I would also suggest that you spend time in nature or reading, and learning today would be great, because you've got a double 7. 7 is the number of learning. So you really, and 9, is the number that holds all the wisdom from the 8 numbers that came before it. You can really, absorb a lot of knowledge and information today with that double 7 and 9 code. The other thing I would say for today is to just also keep in mind that you're going to have a lot of psychic awareness and the psychic ability today with the number 25, 7, and 16, 7 universal month paired up, which leads me into the other major astrological event that's happening this week. Today is not only a 25/7 and a 9 day. Friday, June 9th is also a full moon. So happy full moon, everyone, and Sagittarius. This is really exciting, guys. So I want to take some time to kind of talk about it right now. So, as I was saying earlier in the week's forecast, anytime you have Jupiter paired with the moon, it expands everything that it's your deepest heart's desires. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, so that astrological energy is carried into this thing for the full moon. Sagittarius is a wonderful sign to have a full moon in because it is a fire sign, so it's going to fire you up. It's ruled by Jupiter, which is the planet of joy, expansion, wisdom, learning, abundance. So that theme is from the numerology code is carried into the astrology code today for the full moon. It's a joyous, it's just a wonderful, abundant full moon as well. The other thing I would say is that, if you want to delve deeply into a subject today, or to contemplate your spiritual path today, the code in both astrology and numerology is amazing for that today. And you've got the full moon, helping you and guiding you, and giving you that extra divine energy today to do that. The other thing that's going on in the astrology code today is that Mars is sextiling Venus. So this full moon Friday would be a great date night. Get that nap in early in the day and then go out on a date, because you're going to be feeling with Venus and Mars, right? They're the eternal partners. So whenever they're connected, it's a wonderful aspect to have in astrology. So you're really going to feel very sensual today, and very romantic. And we've got that 9 code, so it's also that love, the humanitarian, and just brotherly and sisterly love. So you're really going to be feeling just wonderful today. So it would be a great date night. The other thing I would say is, because it's the moon and it's the full moon, and Venus is sextiling Mars today, I really am getting the feeling and the sense that, there's a lot of goddess energy in the air. So think of yourself, if you go on a date tonight, don't be surprised if you really feel very sensual and hedonistic, and you feel like, you're the goddess in the garden of pleasure underneath the full moon, and, you're just empowered to really allow your sensual being to shine through to your partner or to your date, and that's wonderful. So if you have a chance to go out tonight on a date, it would be a great night to do it. I know it's a full moon night, so a lot of people think, oh, it's a full moon, but it's a full moon in Sagittarius, so it's going to be an expansion of joy. And a lot of times with full moons, we have this crazy energy. You never know what's going to happen, but with this one, I feel like it's really, with the 25 and the 9 code, it's going to be more mellow. And you've got Sagittarius with, the moon, which is Jupiter. So it's going to be about love and joy. So it's a great way to end the week. I'm so excited for you guys for this week. A lot going on astrology-wise. And the number code is really being paired and being harmoniously matched up with each day this week. So that's a wonderful thing to see. So you guys have a great week. I love you, and I'll see you in the weekend forecast. This theme you'll see in the weekend forecast is carried through. It's going to be a really amazing weekend. So I can't wait to give you that forecast. But in the meantime, if you're interested in getting a detailed forecast, and if you're interested in getting my newsletters, it's all free. All you have to do is click the button on my Facebook page, send me an email. I'll get you on my mailing list so you can get those. Or in the credits here, my email address is in there, and you can just email me and I'll get you on the list. and you'll start getting those. And it'll start helping you plan out your week, your days, and your months. And also, I do a detailed full moon and new moon newsletter as well. So you'll get those, and it's all free. So I love you guys, and I will see you in the weekend forecast. Bye.